So I'm doing my own eyebrows at home, and what I like to do is gel up my eyebrows super high. As you can see, they're standing literally straight up. I'm using this Bay Brow Hold Up Brow Styling Wax. And so what I like to do is stand up all the hair, and then I'll just trim along and just then pluck, so. That's my brow. Looks so good. Thing is, I have this shadowing from microneedling from like 5 years ago, and 10 out of 10 would not recommend microneedling or microblading on your eyebrows, personally for me, because eyebrow styles change. And when I got it done, I really had my eyebrows curving down, and now I like more of a straight eyebrow look. So I just like, I don't know, I'm using this like slight microneedling red light device from Beauty Bio. I love this. I'm gonna do this tonight all over my face before I go to bed. Basically just like damages the skin, and then I'm gonna put some Skin Better retinol on the little area just to help like cell turnover, to help maybe fade this tattooing, because my other option is getting laser work done on that area, but for now I'm also just gonna do this area. I have a scar in between my eyebrows from acne removal. Literally insane. So I'm just gonna put this on the sides of my scar. All right, now I'm gonna do this other eyebrow and show you guys the end result. My eyes kind of hurt from like rubbing them, but these are my done eyebrows. Not crazy, but they just look clean and precise. This one still I'm not loving, but whatever. Okay, dinner time. Here we go, fam. It's gonna be quick, it's gonna be easy. I just got these egg wraps. It's organic, 0 carbs, 8 calories a wrap, and you'll see why. Look at how thin the wrap is. It literally tastes like egg. It's egg and cauliflower. Taking one of these, throwing it down. I have this honey barbecue salmon. I'm just gonna like crush that on the wrap. It's actually so good. I got this pre-made. I'm gonna take a pickle. And then I have this classic mayo, avocado oil based mayo. I'm gonna just put a little bit. I normally have 2 of these and then like a handful of nuts. Since I didn't do any cardio today, just literally Pilates, I've been sitting around all day, not doing much. So here's the wrap. Looks so good. Girl. I didn't show you guys, but earlier I've been eating, I'll show you, these everything flavored Parmesan crisps. They're so good. Sorry, I'm eating with my mouth open. There's 9 grams of protein, 2 carbs, and yeah, so good. I was dipping them with hummus. I also have a little keto chocolate bar. So I ate pretty good today. Big bowl of yogurt, fruit, and watermelon. 2 eggs, piece of toast, carrots, keto bar, Parmesan crisps, hummus, and now salmon wrap with cashews. I'm having more of a light dinner. I have to get up in 12 hours, so it's 7:15 right now. I have to get up at like 6:45 because my ballet class is at 8 a.m. I know, on a Saturday. Tonight I still have to do my laundry, we'll finish it, go to Target, finish organizing, well, edit some video stuff, and then go to bed. So I've got like 2.5 hours left of my day before I go to sleep. Heather just texted me that beach is tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I'm gonna go to ballet, my brunch with Sol de Janeiro, and the beach. I like to make sure my apartment is pretty much cleaned up. So I'll put dishes away because they're air drying, finish my laundry, go to Target. I really don't feel like going to Target, but they have these razors that I love. I had this one razor, and it was just one blade. It was so sharp. I like cut myself a million times. I need something that has like, I know these razors at Target, they're my favorite kind. They make your skin so soft, so smooth, so buttery. They are so sharp, but they don't cut you. I just ate that food really fast. Also, my full fit is Joa Brown. I put my hair in these clips too, just because I sprayed a bunch of dry shampoo in my hair because I go a week without washing it. Okay, gonna go do laundry, flip my laundry, and I will update you guys when I go to Target. So I'm on my way to Target, Tar Shizzle my nizzle, Tar Shiz Diz Maniz. Oh my god. Yikes. looks. Wow, the Friday night streets in Hollywood are a little quiet right now. How scary. It's so funny, so I'm going to a Target in Hollywood, and sometimes I sit and I think, and I'm just like, wow, I am literally driving down Sunset Boulevard. I am driving in LA, Los Angeles. There are people that dream of coming to the city, and I am here just literally driving down the streets that are so iconic. You can just go turn this way and go see the Hollywood sign. Like, it's so weird to think about sometimes. And like, here I am on a Friday night, gonna go bippity bop over to Target and get some razors so I can like shave my whole body. Also, by the way, my whole body is completely lasered. I laser my entire body and every inch that has a piece of hair on it besides what's on my head, and my eyebrows and my eyelashes. So you can just kind of leave that to your imagination. However, I did a full body laser session 4 years ago, and it kind of like wore off a little bit, so I've just been doing touch-ups. But where I have blonde hair, like on my arms and stuff, I can't really like laser it. I can laser some areas, but not all of it. So anyways, I like to get a razor and just shave over a majority of my body for the most part, just because it's just such a great exfoliation and just makes my skin feel that extra soft, exfoliated, hairless vibe that it already like kind of is, but you know, you get the gist. So that's why I'm going to get razors, because I just like lightly use it. And tomorrow's like a long day. I just want to shave my body tonight, put on a nice tan, and then rinse it in the morning, so that way I have like a nice glow tomorrow. Okay, I'll see you guys in Target. Hopefully I don't drop my camera on the floor like I do every time I take it into public places. I probably get anxiety and freak out that I'm videotaping in public, so. Target haul. I'm just gonna do it here in my car. I don't know if I look like an absolute monster, but literally everybody was staring at me in that Target. And you know how it's like, it's not like, I know I sound like a pick-me. I get it, a pick-me-sha, I get it. But it was more like, not looks like, oh wow, that girl is so hot. It was like I'm like, do I look really scary, like out of a horror movie? Probably. It's okay. Little horror nights on a Friday night in Target. So as you saw, everything is literally locked up in Target because there's so many thieves here in this damn city. We're living in a simulation video game, so they gotta make sure that your character can press the help me unlock this vault for my razors button. This is what I went to Target for. Yes, I have 2 bags of shit. So these razors, insane. I'm gonna have one main solid link down below, and basically you can click on that and it'll have all the products that it's kind of cool. It's called Like to Know It. You can literally put like all the products you used in one video in one link, so that way it's like not confusing. So I'll have it in the one link. These are incredible. I can't wait to go home. Friday night, it's lit. And then I got going to the beach tomorrow. I've only said that 40,000 times, but I got 2 sodas. I got Olipop cream soda and Olipop cherry soda, cherry cola. I have a song called Cherry Cola. I'm obsessed with cherry cola flavored things, cherry things. So these 2 are great. They kind of hurt my stomach if I drink like a whole thing, so I normally have to like water it down a little bit. But this, you pop a straw in it, over the summer sun, sitting on the beach, under the summer sun. That's it, Genelle. Then I got these dishwasher pods because I am almost out of my bin, so I just figured I would restock. I get kind of the safest ones you can get. A little bit pricier, but we'd rather not have our dishes soaked in bleach. I don't even know, I think I get my period in like 2 weeks, but I saw like when I was going through stuff and cleaning things out that I'm running low. And I've heard of this brand before. I have not tried it. Fragrance-free, chlorine-free, and rayon-free, BPA-free plastic applicator, like organic cotton. This is probably one of the best tampons you can get on the market, aka the safest. Do not put those chlorine bleach tampons up your vagina. Don't do it. It's so bad when it's sitting in there, and especially if you're on your period between 4 to 7 days, you have a constant every single month for like the rest of your life. Well, till whatever, for like 25 years. No, longer, like 35 years of a period, pretty much. You're sticking that up there once a month for almost like, oh my God, that's so much. No, don't do it. So these were probably the safest ones. If you know of a safer one than this brand right here, let me know down in the comments. So I just got light and regular tampons because my period isn't ever really that crazy heavy, and if it is, it's like for a day, and I just wear like a super pad. I got regular liners. I love panty liners because I do like a day of spotting, which is really annoying, maybe sometimes even 2 days. Then I got regular winged pads. I am a pad girly. I hardly ever wear tampons, but I got them just in case, because sometimes if it's an emergency. But pretty much my entire period, every period, I am wearing a pad. And a lot of you guys are gonna be like, oh my gosh, ew, that is so gross. You're sitting in your whatever. But like, I also don't want to be shoving up a man-made thing up there like every hour. I just don't want to do it. I think it's gross. I have nail, like I just, whatever. I'll sit in my own female, sorry for the TMI, but I really don't mind it. It actually makes me embrace my period a little bit more, because I feel like I am like really just in my womanhood in that moment. I know, some of you guys are cringing. It is what it is. I cringe when you guys shove that up your... We're going home. Game plan is shave body, put on self-tan, put on black pajamas, finish laundry, edit some video, photo situations, message my friend Natalie about cover art stuff, graphic design, she's incredible, and hit the hay. It is 8:20, I should be in bed in an hour and a half by 10 p.m. reading my Bible. Let's go, girls. Okay, hi. So I'm sitting down in front of my light and in front of my big mirror. I have like a floor to ceiling mirror here. I'm sitting on just this like blanket. And what I like to do is, because I live in like an older building, our hot water runs out pretty fast. So I don't like to spend 4 hours in the shower shaving. And I like to be precise and see what I'm shaving, but I don't miss any spots. So I like to undress, sit in front of my mirror with my big light, and shave. And I know it sounds kind of weird. Normally I use like a bucket of water, or like a bowl of water, hot water, warm water, and then I'll dip my razor in it and then just have like the shaving cream, and then that's how I normally do it. And this just gives me like a moment to appreciate my body, check out parts that I need to check out. It just makes me see like every inch of my body because this light is so bright, and it's just a way for me to show gratitude and a little bit of self-love, because I'm spending time with myself, my body, and my skin. It just like lets me like give myself time. I don't know, I know that may sound weird, but I think I'm getting deep. But I think for me as like an artist, it's really good that I'm in touch with my own self and my own learning journey, and my own journey about learning about myself and my sexuality and my sensuality. And I think just having this time, you know, with my body, sometimes I'll get out of the shower, I'll lay down a blanket, and I'll spend time rubbing lotion into my skin and just like do like masks and all that kind of stuff. So this is just a moment I take for myself. I have my razor, trusty razor. Okay, I'm gonna get a bowl of water, I'm gonna undress and do this. I'm gonna be late to ballet. Let's make up a coffee. So good. I love these little to-go cups. I did Pilates 2 days in a row for the first time in like 2 months. So anyways, I'm headed home. I have to quickly change and kind of get ready and cute and head to this little de Janeiro brunch. The day is starting off. Okay, whatever, bye. Beach day, beach day, beach day. You guys, look at my new hat. Wait, couple updates. I didn't make it to my brunch because ballet went a little longer, came back, and it was an intimate brunch from 10 to 12. I would have showed up in the middle of it, and that's social suicide and kind of rude. So just decided to skip it. Love you, Sol de Janeiro. I wear your body spray every day. Got this new hat in the mail. Get it twisted. So I'm gonna go meet Heather at the beach. It's a little chilly, it's like 68 degrees, so I'm gonna wear like a full warm cover up, go lay down at the beach and just get some vitamin D, get some happiness in my bloodstream. I put on some fake tan. I did a mixture of, let me show you actually. I did this 1 Hour Express Technicolor Bondi Sands for deep olive tone for only 45 minutes, but it actually looks pretty good. And then I did this self-tanner tanning lotion after I rinsed this off mixed it with some body lotion. So my tan's coming along pretty nice, very natural. This is nothing like crazy insane, like you're really tan. And then I did some self-tanning drops on my face. I talked about this in my last vlog, but I'll still put it all in the link down below. It's like one main link. It'll have all of these things I'm mentioning linked. So just wanted to update you guys. Let's go to the beach. All right, I'm in traffic. I'm in traffic on my way to the beach, and I figured I would talk to you guys about something because I think you guys should know. And whether you're younger or older, this can apply to literally any and everybody. So I'm going on a date tonight, okay? New guy. There's been 2 guys here I have gone on dates with, and I've kept it very wholesome, aka you're only getting a kiss until we become like exclusive, or you know, if we're going all the way, boyfriend, girlfriend, or not even all the way, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm in my celibacy era, and I have been for a while, but that doesn't mean you can't go on dates. A lot of people think like, oh, I'm in my celibacy era, like I can't date or anything. And celibacy can mean a lot of different things. To me, it means the main duty I do not participate in. With that being said, the 2 guys I went on a date this year, I'll fill you guys in a makeup look. I'm gonna do a get ready with me like everyday makeup look and just talk some shit, okay? I'm ready for it, definitely, whatever. So this guy, 3rd guy, going on a date because the other 2, but we'll talk about why later in a different video. Subscribe. Tonight, I'm going on a date. So originally this guy I had met at Coachella. I met the 2nd guy I dated this year too at Coachella. Funny story behind that, but that's also for another story time. Anyways, this guy has kind of been in my DMs, kind of not. It's kind of one of those things where it's kind of like where you put like heart eyes to a story, then you're like, oh, when can I see you? Like, it's like that kind of bullshit, and I don't have any tolerance. 2021 was my year of just like trying out a bunch of dumbos and just like going with the flow. Didn't work for me, not my vibe. I can't deal or handle any type of bullshit or like, I miss you. Get the fuck out of here. You know, I just can't, that's not my vibe. If you're gonna come to me and you wanna see me, you better come correct, or I'm gonna run you around or just like leave you on red. So this guy, he didn't play games or anything. He'd just be like, oh, when can I see you? And then I would be like, oh, or he'd be like, when, like, can I see you? And then I'd be like, yeah. And then he'd be like, when? And I'd kind of ignore him because I was kind of seeing the other guy at the time. And not that I like to date one guy at like, I'll go on several dinner dates or meet someone up or go to a party with someone or whatever. Keep it very chill, very wholesome, you know, nothing crazy. But like, also sometimes my mental capacity when I'm in my work mode, like it doesn't really work. So with that being said, this guy had been messaging me since he met me at Coachella and basically just like wasn't coming fully correct. So this past week and a half, he had hit me up and he was like, hi, to one of my stories. And I was like, hi, like I'll entertain it. Like I'm not gonna completely cut you off and hate you if I haven't given you a chance yet. The second I give you a chance and you mess it up, you're done. You're like dead to me. It's like over. Like I'm gonna read your message and never reply to you again. Or I just might not even open your message depending on what I'm feeling. With this guy, I hadn't given him a full chance yet. I kind of ignored him a few times. So finally he was like, hi. And then he was like, why haven't I seen you? And I was like, well, probably because we don't work or go to the same places. And then he was like, okay, like let's change it. And I was like, you know what? I'm down. I'm like pretty single right now. So he basically was like, okay, do you want to do like a hike? And then I read it and I was like, maybe I'll just like ignore this. So a few hours later he was like, or we can go for a drink tonight. And I was out of town and I'm just like, I'm like out of town. Like we have to, like I'm busy. Like you cannot hit me day of and like expect me to meet you for a drink. First of all, I'm not really drinking right now because in my last vlog, I was so hungover, so sick. I'm not doing it. I might have a glass of wine. Oh God, it's already making me feel, I don't even know. Like I'm starting to feel sick already thinking about it. So, you know, it was like meeting him for a drink. I could have choked down a glass of wine, but like whatever. I said, he was like, I gave him 2 days. Normally you're supposed to give a guy once, 1 day. And these are my standards, by the way. You do not have to follow this. This is what I do. And this is like, kind of, I'm gonna show you like how it potentially like does work in your favor. I was like, I can't do tonight, I'm out of town. But I'm available this and this night. And he picked a night and he's like, Wednesday night. So I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was for a drink. So here we go. Fast forward from like that Friday to that Wednesday morning. Early afternoon, it was like 11 a.m. He was like, gave me a place and he said 9 p.m. Listen, babe, I just got back to LA. I am doing superstar shit in my world. I am the main character. You're gonna have me pause my chapter book in my story so I can meet you for a drink. I can almost barely choke down. You are out of your mind. Like, I'm so So I said, hey, I didn't, and by the way, Sofia Vergara was having a little something at her house for her new, girl, who's not paying attention? Oh my God. Sorry. You know what I mean? There was like a dinner party I got invited to, like all this shit. And normally like I like to just sit at home and do nothing anyways because I'm like antisocially weird like that. But I was like, hey, you didn't hit me up. I didn't hear from you. So, and by the way, with men, especially in big cities, if I don't hear from you at least 24 hours beforehand, like I'm gonna expect like it's not going down, just because people are just all over the place, guys and girls. Like everyone in the city is just wanting the best plans to do the best things. It's summertime. You're out of your mind if you thought that I thought that this was still gonna go like down. So he was like, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm telling this whole ass story, but I think this is like really just good for you guys to know the details. And I was like, well, let me just check to see, you know, because I didn't know the time of the event and stuff like that. But I thought, you know what, I'm gonna tell him no. So I get back to him shortly after and I was like, hey, I just like can't move stuff around. Like, I'm sorry, you know? And he was like, okay, no worries. I was like, but I'm free Friday. And then he was like, oh no, like I have this going on. And then I was like, okay, have fun. Okay, like have the best time. He was like, thanks, how about Saturday? And I was like, okay. So this is all chatting on Wednesday and Thursday. So I go, okay. I had literally just canceled plans or told my friends I wasn't gonna go to this thing today, which is called Rosé Day. It's happening in Calabasas. They've got like Guy Gerber DJing and it's like a whole thing. But like, I don't like rosé. When I am drinking, I don't like rosé. And then especially when I'm not really drinking, I don't like rosé, babe. It's not for me. So why would I go and celebrate a day that like I just don't? However, it is really cute. It kind of looks like a mini Coachella. Like everyone is hanging out and it's all the same people. Anyways, I was like, I'm good, like I'm not gonna go. So I told him, I was like, hey, I canceled my Rosé Day plans, so yes, now I'm free Saturday. And he was like, oh great, whatever. So that was that. And then he was like, we'll have fun. And I was like, I like to have fun. And he's like, okay. And then so yesterday, Friday, he in the morning goes, hi, confirming tomorrow, you and me. Almost like he was mocking me because he knows like 24 hours prior. I didn't even have to say it, but it's just funny. Like men will know if you like telepathically set your standards and your boundaries. Like these guys want to act like they're stupid, whether they want a relationship right now or not. They know what to do, especially if they're over the age of like 27. They've at least dated one chick before. I promise you, they know etiquette. And if they haven't, shame on their mother and father or whoever raised them. Shame, shame, shame. Men know though, communicate. They do. They're so simple. They just like know. And when a guy wants something, like, let's go. So anyways, I say, okay, we're confirmed, but what does fun mean to you? Can you define fun? I said. And he goes, that's fair. Dinner. I do. I mean, I was like, yes, whatever. And he was like, great. So that was yesterday. So today he hits me up about the Rosé Days. Like my friend invited me and I was like, okay, this kid's not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna leave it. 45 minutes later, he was like, so he said like a restaurant tonight. And then he came with a time 8 p.m. I went from asking just me on a hike to a drink night of, to then scheduling a drink and then him not following up. So I ditched his ass, to him then following up, confirming, being more communicative, picking a place and telling me a time and where I need to be. They know. They know. It's just so crazy to me that they would try to get you to like go on a walk before like ever taking you to dinner. Ladies, if you're watching this and you're trying to date a man, set your standard. Whether it's low, like set your, whatever standard you have, set it. Set the bar and do not waver. If this is what you want, or this, or whatever it is that you want, set it and do not move it. Because the second you start moving things around to make it work with a guy, they'll notice and they'll be like, aha, she's done it before, why couldn't she do it again? With setting this bar and showing a guy, no, this is where I'm at. That was so aggressive. This is where I'm at. I am not moving, I am not straying away from this. They'll either show up or they'll scurry right along and be playing some games with other girls who will deal with it. If you can handle games and miscommunication and people who are kind of, oh, you know, I'll let you know day of in case something else doesn't pop up better, then more power to you, babe. You got patience. I don't. And I've also realized recently, I think there was a time where I was like, oh, I don't want a boyfriend, I don't want a husband, I like a family is like in the later future. But I've come to realize with my success and my growth, and like I don't want to have a baby like tomorrow, but growth in a relationship with my future father of my child will take a little bit of time. So I might as well get started now and start setting the foundation and the boundaries for a man that will be an amazing father for my child. I need, first of all, an amazing partner and somebody to have my back, because if you're not adding strength to me, and I can't add, and then you're not allowed, and then I can't add it to you because you're playing some game. What? I'm so good. Like, I am so good on that. I really am. That's for everyone else who does, like, wants to just do that. I need someone with a solid foundation because I will provide one as well. I'm not perfect, but I've done a lot of healing. I've made a lot of just solid decisions that have led me to where I am today and how far I've come. And I really want to build a solid foundation. So that way when I do want to have a baby, I already know that this is going to be not only an amazing backbone for me, but an amazing father for my child. And I will not accept anything less. And again, it's going to be a few years before I want to have kids and stuff. But I'm going to start looking now. I'm not going to like be messing around with these bozos in the streets and let time pass me by. No time for that. With that being said, this guy could be a complete, you know, on the date, I could be like, what am I doing? But at least I set my bar, I kept it, and I won't move it. And there's a certain bar that I am holding, and a certain standard, and a certain limit, and a certain demand that is set. And I don't care who you are. I don't care. So anyways, I'm rambling, but I just wanted to give that little piece before I hit the beach. Just let you know that you deserve everything that you want in the standard that you set, and do not, oh, I'm feeling so lonely. Who cares? I read once, do not succumb to the loneliness and the struggle that will come with holding your standards high, because more often than not, people will have lower standards. And so if those guys have a lower standard for themselves and you have a high standard, you're gonna lower it because to feed your loneliness or whatever it is. And trust, I need you to know there have been times, and still have been times, I am alone by myself for many days at a time. And I'm very lonely, but you know what? Stay occupied, get a hobby. I have like 4 or 5 careers, jobs. I am constantly improving my talent, but that's why like I have so much time to pour into my health and wellness, because like I'm so focused on that. I don't want to sit around and focus on like which low vibrational dude is not giving me the time of day. More often than not too, the way that a guy treats you, he's literally treating every other girl. Literally, it's very hard for a guy to play like 5 characters for like all 5 girls on his roster. Pretty much they're getting the same Billy Bob Joe. So don't like be like, oh my god, I'm losing someone amazing. I mean, he's just gonna go over to Susie and Sandra and, or you know the vibes, and give them that same energy. So I'm getting a free meal tonight, and the restaurant has amazing food. I'm not gonna be going at 9 p.m. I'm going at 8, thank God, because any later than that, I'm good. And it'll be a really cute night, and the restaurant's really pretty, and that will be that. So you can have anything you want. Keep your standards high. Let's go to the beach. Damn. I'm back. Yes, I went to the beach. Just ended up catching up with Heather, hanging out. She dragged me to like this beachfront bar called the Waterfront. Actually, it was such a cool vibe, but I just felt really crusty, gross. Rushed home, showered, just washed my hair. I was gonna wait 2 more days, but fresh, clean hair. I'm getting ready. I'm gonna take a shot of apple cider vinegar and chlorophyll. This, I think, will just help my stomach. Tonight, anytime I eat restaurant food, it just hurts my stomach a little bit. Like fried food, it's just not good. And sometimes it doesn't hurt my gut, but just in case, drink a little water. Apple cider vinegar. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna make myself up in ice water. I'm gonna let this thaw out. This is to ice my face. So I'm gonna steam my face. Then I'm gonna ice it. Then I'm gonna do like a quick, natural, nothing crazy glam. Oh, I don't know why, like, I always get myself like set up dates, you know? Here's my thing. He's been in some things that you can watch on your television. How am I doing this? Last night I was like, you know what, I should just see like how, like what show is like, or what the thing is like. So he does this, a couple, like sex makeout scenes. I shouldn't have watched that. It's like almost, I don't know why, like, it's making me nervous. It's not like anything's gonna happen. This is just very, we're like, you know, 2 friends meeting. Maybe a kiss, but like, now I'm just like, gonna go steam my face. Oh, you guys, I have the funniest story for you, but I'm gonna be running late, so I'm gonna call my Uber and go now. But I can't wait to tell you guys tomorrow. This is my outfit. I'll show you the full fit. Honestly, instead of like a dress that goes to like your mid-thigh, it's shorts, so less slutty. And then I have these heels. Should I wear like a big jacket? Okay, you guys, well, I'm gonna go on my date. LOL. Okay. Bye.
You wanna ride around in my Bugatti? If we get bored, then we can drive the Rari. Do you wanna ride around in my Bugatti? In my Bugatti? In my Bugatti?